As a career health professional for the past 30 years, I suddenly found myself at a place in my life where I saw the need to create new income streams that could eventually replace my career and make future retirement a real possibility instead of a disappearing fantasy. Hi, my name is Laurie Rogers. Stay with me here for a few minutes so I can tell you my story and invite you to join me on a journey toward financial independence. Maybe you are a bit like me, baby boomer, professional, mid-50s, suddenly realizing that retirement may or may not be something that can happen when you thought it should. With 2 kids in college, aging parents nearby, unexpected time away from work after an accident, out-of-pocket medical bills, and a rising cost of living, my spouse and I found ourselves using up our emergency fund, paying bills, and at the same time realizing that our retirement would not be sufficient to meet our needs. The reality is that the good old days of retiring at age 62 with a good pension, well, those days are gone, I'm afraid. We can no longer count on our money being there for us. Guaranteed pensions are a thing of the past. Social Security is up for grabs, and the stock market is a tough thing to count on or predict for sustainable IRA and 401k growth. We weren't the only ones noticing the differences between our parents' generation and ours in how our future livelihoods might play out. Many older Americans who were close to retirement lost 35 to 40% of their 401k assets in 2008. Some lost even more. One of my close friends told me her retirement account lost 2/3 of its value after 2008 because of the WorldCom crash, leaving her with only a fraction of what she had counted on for retirement. At age 58, she fears she does not have the time she used to have to build back her nest egg. In addition, the job market has brutalized boomer professionals who assumed they had a good paying career for their whole lives. My best friend, a highly skilled corporate professional in her mid-50s, found herself laid off one day completely unexpectedly, only to discover that no one was hiring. She beat the pavement consistently for months in a major U.S. city, interviewing for positions for which she was highly skilled, only to discover that she was competing with a much younger professional workforce, as well as many other displaced boomers. In the past, these were the kinds of companies that were in hot pursuit of her skills due to her amazing reputation. It put a real personal face on the recession. With fewer positions available and so many people seeking those positions, for the first time she felt a sense of not having value anymore. This was depressing, not to mention scary. How would her mortgage and bills be paid? What about health insurance coverage? And how could she help her aging parents and college-age children, much less plan for retirement? What a jolt! Although I myself had not lost my job, I knew that really we are all only a paycheck or two away from having this scenario be us. Wake-up call! The fact that I now found myself living paycheck to paycheck as a professional without an emergency fund was more than a little unnerving to me. So I decided to begin to look into starting a business of my own, something I could develop as a main income stream as I approached retirement age. Something I could count on, something for which I could feel passion, purpose, and a sense of contribution. What would the alternative to this be? Well, the best case scenario would be working, if they'd have me, until age 70 or beyond. But the worst case would be running out of resources altogether. Rather unthinkable, if you ask me. Now, mind you, I don't tend to be a fear-based individual, just realistic. And when you add a little proactivity to that, well, I knew it was up to me to create the future that I want. The first place I began to explore was the world of multi-level marketing, or MLM for short. I learned that a good, solid, reputable MLM company can be an excellent entry portal to starting one's own business, and that there are over 52 million people doing this worldwide. Maybe you're already involved in an MLM. If so, I wonder if you've encountered the same roadblocks as I did. I learned that in spite of high-quality products that I can recommend and stand behind, I could not tolerate the feeling of chasing friends and family to try and make sales. This actually completely repelled me. The last thing I wanted was for people to run when they saw me coming. "Oh no, here she comes again to try and sell us product XYZ. Run!" I think we've all experienced being prospected by someone in this way at one time or another, and since I strive to live by treating others the way I would like to be treated, this kind of thing was just out for me. It bothered me so much that I refused to do any of it and continued to search for a better way. I am persistent, thankfully, because what I found has been effective, is in keeping with my values and personality, and has taught me and continues to teach me how to build my own business online. I found a mentor and a team of business leaders who supported me in building a business online utilizing what is called attraction marketing. In attraction marketing, people find you by seeking you out online in their search for a solution to a problem. You, the business owner, position yourself as a valued solution provider. No chasing. People come to you. Being a people person and working as a service provider my whole career, why, this model fit me really well. I could be completely myself while creating a viable and profitable business that brought value to people's lives. And it was my solution to my problem too. I have to admit to you, when I first considered starting my own business, it was pretty intimidating. I felt a little like a fish out of water in regard to my technical skills, and in spite of my willingness to learn new things, I didn't really know quite where to start. But I can tell you, having found the right mentors and the right team of entrepreneurs, those feelings of being a technophobe vanished. It was one of those humps I had to get over. And now I can say, please don't let your insecurity about technology interfere with moving forward in a business online. Let me show you the team that helped me overcome this issue and more. If you can resonate with any of this, with the need to do something to make your existing business successful, or to start a business having never ventured this way before, and create financial security for yourself and your family, please know that I'd love to work with you. Don't try this alone. Leverage the experience and knowledge that this collaborative team can offer you. These are people who really do care that you succeed. You will be surprised how your professional experience has prepared you for a new application in the online business world. If you are someone who is wanting to explore options for a successful business of your own, based on something for which you have a great deal of passion, it is time for us to have a conversation. What's the next step, you ask? Well, I invite you to complete the form below that includes your contact information as well as a few short questions that will help me start to know a little bit about you and what you are looking for. And there's more. For those of you who complete and submit this form, I'm offering you 2 free bonuses. First, I'd like to give you a complimentary 20-minute coaching session with me for some initial exploration of business possibilities based on your needs and passions. Secondly, I offer you a free copy of the Attraction Marketer's Manifesto ebook, written by my team mentor, Ann Sieg. I will be in touch via phone or email within 48 hours so that we can work out the details within a mutually agreeable time frame. Remember, just because a business is built online doesn't mean it is not a relationship business. I'm interested in knowing who you are and what makes you tick. I promise you a hand up in learning successful marketing for whatever business you choose to pursue. And you won't have to go it alone. I hope to talk to you soon. Thank you so much for your time.